Hello everyone, it's Ali and welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I'm in Boston. If you guys have seen my other vlogs, you might recognize that this is kind of a change of scenery for me, and that's because I'm in my new home here in Boston. Wow. I'm here in Boston for the fall and winter. I will probably be leaving around December, we will see, but I'm here for an internship, which I'll talk more about in later videos. But yeah, I'll be here for about 12 to 16 weeks. I could not be more excited to be spending the autumn here in New England, like here in Boston. Not only is the internship I'm doing like a dream internship for myself, I'm living in this dream city. And maybe if you're from Boston, you're like, what the hell do you mean? But keep in mind, I grew up in Oklahoma and then I lived in Florida. New England, Boston is so different from that, and I'm definitely like a cozy, spooky vibes kind of person, and I feel like what better encapsulates that than Boston? Nowhere. So I am literally like in a dream right now. I'm living in a house with my landlady, who is an older woman, and I'm also living with her daughter, who's around my age. In this house, you guys, this house, oh my god. It was built in 1901. It is like my dream house, and my landlady is so kind, so welcoming, and she has the most eclectic style. And so not only is this house just my dream style of house, it's also decorated in a way that like if I were, you know, 30 years older, I think I would be decorating it this way, which is just so funny. So I am absolutely just in love right now. I got here yesterday. I had a really long day, and so I just kind of laid in my bed the whole day. I literally didn't do anything or explore at all, but that is all changing today. It's a new day and it's time to get out and explore our new home in our new city. So I figured for this vlog I would take you guys with me for the next few days, kind of exploring this new area and like explore it with me, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Like I have to learn how to use the subway, which I've only used a handful of times in my life, so that's gonna be an adventure. I kind of have to learn where everything is and get used to walking everywhere, because I haven't really lived in walkable places ever. So I figured I'd take you guys along and we can kind of just work it all out and figure it out together. Today is more of like a logistics day. I have to go get khakis for my internship. Today is Thursday and that starts on Sunday. So I have to get khakis for that. I need to go get groceries, so I figured we'd go do those things together. And then tomorrow and Saturday, maybe just explore a little bit more. Whenever I had to scan my little card, I could not figure out where to scan it, and the lady was like, the circle, and I kept pressing it to the wrong thing. She was like, press to the circle. I didn't know what she was saying. I felt like that SpongeBob Patrick meme where he's like, the lid, put your hands on the lid, and I just was so dumb. Old Navy was a bust, but luckily we can go right here. spending every last penny in my bank account. Quite literally, I think I need to transfer to my savings now. Did I mention this internship is unpaid? Yeah, but it's only 3 days a week, so my plan is to get a part-time job for like 2 or 3 days a week while I'm here. That way I can just have money for groceries, little gifts for myself, because we all know I have no self-control. You know what? Let's sit down together and let's chat, actually. I'm all tuckered out from the day's events, just walking around the city, trying to figure out where everything is, carrying my heavy bags because like I said, bought some things. But it was all worth it because it was a lot of fun. First off, when I got out of the subway and like walked out into the city and I was surrounded by the skyscrapers, it felt like when Dorothy like enters the Wizard of Oz and everything becomes Technicolor. I was like, I'm in a city. You guys, I have never lived in a city. The closest I've ever gotten was, I lived in Orlando, but when I was like in high school for a few years, but I lived like in the suburbs. I didn't live in the city, and I was only like 17, so I didn't really go into the city that often. And these last 3 years, I've been living in these very small coastal towns. So to be able to like live in a city in my 20s, this is such a dream come true. Like, I'm so excited because I don't think I'll want to live in a city forever or even longer than my time here, but I really wanted to do it while I was still like in the 20s and this transition phase in my life and just kind of experiment and try a bunch of different things. It was also funny seeing like all the they're not frat bros, but they're finance bros, the next level up. It's just interesting because you see all those people and like you hear about them in TikToks and everything and like dating in Boston or whatever, which I have a boyfriend, so I'm not concerned with any of that. But it's just funny to see that like stereotype of guy everywhere there, and they're all in their little business attire and carrying their like, there's a sweet green, kind of little sweet green meals. Like, I don't know, it was so funny. Like, I feel like I don't know, like it's like living in the TVs and movies that you see. And I know it's just Boston, it's not even New York City, but it feels like New York City on a smaller, less populated scale. So yeah, anyway, today was a little bit overwhelming, as you can tell. Very exciting. The store. It was a cute little store. It didn't have much, definitely neighborhood market vibes, but the prices were really low, which was good. And it has like the staples, like I think, you know, when I need to get bread or milk or cheese, I can go there. But I did get some grapes, which I'm happy about. And on that note, all I'm doing for the rest of the night is showering, watching Netflix, reading, and going to bed. So nothing exciting. But I will see you guys tomorrow, and I'll tell you everything that we're doing tomorrow because I actually have a little itinerary. So yay, bye. Does this even do anything? Let's be real. I'm going to Harvard. So it is almost 3 p.m. but we are still getting underway today. I decided that today I'm gonna go do a little bit more exploring, even though it is still a rainy, gloomy day, but part of the New England vibes, right? So today we're going to Harvard. We're just gonna go walk around the campus a little bit. Obviously Harvard's an iconic school, and so just to be able to check that out and see it in person, I think would be just really cool, and go to Cambridge. But we're gonna go there, and then not far from there is a place called Davis Square. My landlady told me about that, and she said it's just a pretty cool space with like cool shops and restaurants and stuff. So I think we'll just walk around that for a little bit, probably get lunch / dinner since it's gonna be a little bit late. It is kind of a far subway ride, but what else are we gonna do? Lay in bed all day? I want to, but no, we look cute. Okay, I'm so excited. So I'm gonna finish packing up everything, call my boyfriend, and then we're gonna get out of here because time's a ticking. Oh, also I got, I didn't get lost on the subway, but I already made my first mistake where, you know, there's an inbound and outbound train that go into different directions, and I accidentally got on the inbound train, so I went further away from my final destination, and I had to get off that and like go to the other one. I was carrying all my groceries and I was a little stressed, but it only costed me like 5 minutes. I figured out where I was pretty quickly, so rookie mistake, but we got it out of the way. didn't know there were turkeys on Harvard campus. That's so American. God, there's several of them. I'm not really sure if turkeys are aggressive or not. I'm assuming not. Wow. They're beautiful, but they're ugly. Oh my gosh. Who looked at that and said, I want to eat it? I've been walking around Harvard Square for a little bit. It's just cool to see these iconic buildings that have been here for hundreds of years. It's kind of funny because this is Harvard Square and there's all these little, you know, grass patches that have ropes blocking them off, and I wonder if that was there before the campus protests that occurred a few months ago, or I wonder if that's a relatively new thing to keep people off the grass. So I'm curious. I went inside the free art museum mostly because I had to pee really bad, but I walked around for a little bit and it was so cool. They had paintings by Van Gogh and Monet, and so that was cool to explore for a little bit. I think I'll just stay around here for just like a little bit longer and then make my way to Davis Square just to get a little early dinner and just kind of check that area out before it gets too dark out here. My camera might die soon, so I don't know how much I'll vlog, but I'll see you guys in Davis. I haven't even seen the movie. I haven't even seen the movie. 20 bucks. I'm planning on using this as a gym shirt. 20 bucks. Someone take away my debit card, please. I'm a shopaholic. I'm a shopaholic, and I can say it 1,000 times and it still does not change at all. Like, I don't know how to recover from this addiction that I have. Anyway, let's recap the day a little bit, shall we? I have some talking points that I wrote down so I could remember what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I couldn't figure out what vibe I wanted to have, what kind of music vibe I wanted to have while I was like walking through the streets and everything. I couldn't really figure it out, and so I just put on some jazz music. I just looked up some like smooth jazz, and it was the perfect vibe to walk through the streets. It was all just so cool to walk through the city, see all these little shops and restaurants and everything. I'm really excited to go back in a few weeks. I think once the leaves start officially changing colors, it's gonna be really, really pretty, and we'll definitely have that like fall aesthetic that I'm just like craving right now. Should I just apply to Harvard to see if I can get in? Because I love the vibes around the town. I love it. But then, like I said, I saw they definitely have those fences up to detract people from sitting on the grass, which is just such, one, it looks hideous, two, it's such a waste of like valuable space that people could really enjoy, and three, Harvard, you're on the wrong side of history. It's funny because I saw an art piece in the art gallery that I went to, and it was about the student protests of Vietnam back, you know, in the 70s, and it's like all these universities did the same thing, and then, you know, decades later they realized that they were in the wrong, but they don't learn from it because then they're repeating it with the Israel and Palestine genocide that's going on. Like, these students are protesting a genocide and the funding of a genocide, and they're just getting literally beaten and attacked. And so anyway, Harvard, I would apply, but you're not getting my application, so that's your loss. What else did I have on here? Oh, the last thing I had was everyone looks so young. When I think of going to Harvard, obviously you think of like Ella Woods in law school, just like older people, but obviously it's, you know, a bunch of undergraduates walking around, and so like 18, 19 years old. I'm just like looking at them, I'm like, wow, you guys got into Harvard. That's so crazy. But they are normal people, because obviously they are. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Oh, I'm out of battery. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll explain the plan tomorrow. Love you. Hi, how are y'all doing? It is 7 p.m. at night, I'm getting ready to go to bed. And you may be thinking like, Ali, weren't you like gonna vlog a whole thing today? Like go out and explore? Like the whole point of this vlog? Yeah, I was. I definitely was. But okay, here's the thing. It was raining and cold all day, okay? And I've been living in Alaska and I'm used to the rain and cold, but I'm also over it. I'm over it. I was outside the whole summer in the rain and cold, and you know what? I'm a little over it. And I'm about to experience a whole wet and cold winter. I was supposed to go to the store and I didn't even do that. I literally stayed home all day. Anyway, thank you guys for watching my first few days here in Boston. I'm so excited to be here. Any Bostonians, please drop some recommendations. In Boston, any Massachusettsians? Massholes? Sorry, just kidding. If you guys have any recommendations for other places in Massachusetts that are kind of nearby Boston, any hiking or anything like that I should check out, also drop the recommendations, please. I would love to know like where to go eat, where to go shop, fun things to do. I am really excited to be here and join your guys' ranks. So thanks guys for watching. Stay tuned for more cozy, cuddly New England vlogs for this fall and winter, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!